folks, it's Tyler Beast, and we are back for another preseason of the NBA 2k25. This next matchup, we are heading over to the Western Conference on the other side, as we got a great players to take on in between. It's the Oklahoma City Thunders taking on against the Houston Rockets. And this is one of the bigger matchups that they have already been playing in here since the last postseason had happened. And this game in regular season, but this is a preseason game that we're about to be seeing things right along the board. The next commentaries I have is OJ along with Son of Beast, and Ballpoint Pen is the third commentary of the crew. As right now, Ali LaForce is on the sideline for tonight's game. And right now, with the head coaches, we have is Mark Daigneault. They'll be the head coach for the OKC Thunders. The starting lineups are appearance: Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Alex Caruso, Lucian Stork, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren. And for the Houston Rockets, the new head coach, Ime Udoka. This is what the name is, as they're appointing a Nigerian-American professional basketball coach, formerly player, who is the head coach now for the Houston Rockets. And as for player of it, has already been finished. Here are the lineups for the Rockets: Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Jabari Smith Jr., and Alperen Sengun. Let's send you down to Toyota Center for tonight's game. I'll see you all later, everyone, for the post-game show. Take it away, guys. It's a great matchup in between Alperen Sengun and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The game is underway after this. Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in for another NBA 2k25 of the preseason. I'm OJ and I'm coming to you live at Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. We got a great matchup in between of the OKC Thunders as they're taking on against the Houston Rockets. The starting five group in between for the OKC and Houston: Fred VanVleet is with Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks is with Jabari Smith Jr., and Alperen Sengun is in the center. Gilgeous-Alexander, he's with Williams. Across from the other angle, we have a player that we call for Mark Daigneault, the head coach for the OKC Thunders. Alex Caruso is on the court after playing with the Chicago Bulls. Now he's ready to bring with the OKC Thunders. And Holmgren is a center court for the Thunders. Here we go. We're ready to start the Western Conference preseason to get started. I'm here with Son of Beast and Ballpoint Pen for tonight's game. On a start with a slam dunk down, that goes over with Chet Holmgren. It's playing it like professionally when Chet Holmgren has it slammed down. That has to be what their take is, guys. The screen, ball's tipped, and that will stay alive for the Rockets as that last touch puts up for the Williams. Off to VanVleet. Here's the catch. VanVleet will finish a drive. That'll be the first drive for Fred VanVleet. Been scoring it like this one here before. And you know what happens. It's got to be playing it like it does. With the shot, chance of release. It's rebounded by Brooks. And that'll be his first rebound of the night. Talking to Ali LaForce, she's talked for one of the better players in position. When he talks for Dylan Brooks, has a lot of a percentage to take over it. The driving ability was not an easy take, but there was a chance up for it. The playman was unbeatable. They need to do some a little quick step motion to get through. You know, to take in for Dylan Brooks, that might be what they're going for. It all happens now. When you're playing like that happened to be to Dylan Brooks, he has to go with the right time into this goal. This is the better offense that he has to struggle with to take over. There's the foul. That's going to start up for the Thunders. We're going to make it this one here too chaotic to start their first quarter of the game. We need to do something else that would better favor it. First free throw coming up for the Houston Rockets, down to under 6 minutes in the first quarter. First free throws, that's in for Jalen Green. You know how easy enough for Jalen Green, after being drafted here for the NBA, he was really stepping things up for his rookie season. But then their team hasn't made their postseason in a while since 2018, and that last one was a little bit of a too much chaotic that they're trying to play in between. But I'm seeing things about Jalen Green. I'm hoping he should do so. Green, it's a second free throw. Here's Williams. Has it covered up by Jabari Smith Jr. A pass over to Holmgren. Holmgren for the layup. He got it in. What a nice cut in for Chet Holmgren. There's a second bucket. Look how easy it is to make a drive out of it. Chet Holmgren has really been stunning things up. Not really what they're expecting it for, but that's what he has been playing it like he was it legit. Back to Van Vliet. Van Vliet right toward the corner of the paint. Give it off to Brooks. Give and go, Mark. Ah, got it in time and off the backboard and in. Van Vliet with the assist. Brooks with his first bucket of his appearance. And Gordon-Alexander finding Dort. Here comes Dort. They'll scoop in the drive and he'll have that two-pointer in. And it's Gordon-Alexander with the assist. 5 minutes left to remain to start. And Brooks will now try to make a new change-off. Watching between. Give off to Smith Jr. Down to 5. Green for the finish. Takes it in. In the paint it goes. Green's got his second bucket. Alex Caruso back the other way. Trying to make a new change-off. In the middle. The free for outside for Williams. That's missed off the target. It's rebounded by Van Vliet. Scoring is not a better option for Williams. He has to do some a little bit change-off to get right to his opponent. That needs to be done separate, and he has to do. He's got to get right to this. Smith Jr. for 3. Got it. First three-pointer for the Rockets is paying in, as he has that one with his first bucket of the night. That had to be really well. I know they were doing it for Jabari Smith. Holmgren. Free for Gordon-Alexander. Back the other way it goes. It's an 11-9 game. Here's Van Vliet. Only scored for his first two-pointer. And Alperen Sengun will have his chance. We'd like to give it over to Brooks. Here's to Sengun. What a pass by Brooks. And it's Alperen Sengun with his first bucket. And this is what happens, but the key is, that communication and skills is putting up a great offense. He's really been turning it over and in and out. That need to be done here right at a longer pace to get this thing through. I like it when he does more to get through it. Pass to Williams. To Gordon-Alexander in the wing. 5 to shoot. Up and away. Rolling it. Sengun with his second rebound. 3 minutes to go in the first. Has that pass. Here comes Van Vliet. Finishing the drive. That's another two-pointer for the Rockets. Now Sengun has the assist. Just had to maintain that timing out there. Van Vliet was just going right toward the lining gap. Got it through. Williams pass to Gordon-Alexander. Sidestep. Here to 2. That misses again. Sengun with a rebound. Off to Jabari Smith Jr. Loses the ball, and it's stolen by Williams. Here's the fast break. Gordon for 3. Rebound puts up by Sengun. And he now will have it over to Smith Jr. Smith Jr. finds the pass to Sengun. Sengun gives to Van Vliet. Decide to do another change-off. Looking in. The pass. Green for 3. Boom! Right over the outside as the timeout appearances is on the Thunders. Look how crazy that is. That's what Green is starting to put up at strong. The better effort is to take on ability. First timeout call by the OKC Thunders with 2:04 to go. They got a quick timeout out there, just a couple minutes. Looks like this is a great start. Hot drive. How do you feel about that? That's how the Rockets are starting things off. The changes are on the court for the Rockets and the Thunders. As the Wiggins win the team as along with Wallace and Joe are on the court, along with Hardenstein. And on the other side we have is the Rockets. We got 4 players out, 4 players are in. Thompson, Tate. And of course we have a foul called on Sengun. That'll be his first personal foul on the Rockets. Now that playing one was unacceptable. Look at what that playing is. That one was a big hit, and that is a foul. That causes him with some of the mess-up players to get very intense. There's no other way, but he can try to handle it, and that was all that happened. Joe is heading to the free throw line, shooting 2 with under 2 minutes left in the first. Now playing it before for Joe had to be like a little out of control, out of the way. Not really like what they were expected to do so, but they don't play it like they do. They have to find another way to get right through it. First free throw, good for Joe. And for Gordon Hayward, he has finally been retired after playing with the final season of his NBA career. He's now in the NBA Hall of Fame. Yeah, I noticed that everybody misses out for Gordon Hayward. Back when playing it for the start with the Utah Jazz, that was his first part of the game, and his appearances was starting to be it. Before the NBA 2K Sports was about to start, this was not always easy enough, but I always missed out for Gordon Hayward. It's been like a great game for him. I always do. There's a solution out there. Nothing always happens. What do you do for it? Whitmore back again to Shepard. Shepard trying to watch the clock with nowhere to go with the shot. And that misses off the rim, and that's rebounded up for the Thunders. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins trying to separate the defender and the court. Hardenstein right toward in the elbow. The give and go to Wallace. Oh, he got that slam down. That is a great pass for Isaiah Hardenstein. That'll be his first assist of the night. Doesn't play it like that when you get easier enough. Thompson passes off to Tate. Tate, give it again to Shepard. Shepard, give back to Tate with under a minute to go. Here comes Thompson. And there's a blocking foul on Joe. That'll be his first personal. First team foul called on the OKC Thunders, as the Rockets will still have their possession. Now Hardenstein. Here's the pass to Whitmore for the 2. First pointer for the bench points doesn't go in for Whitmore. Wiggins pass to Wallace. Wallace over to Williams to cut it down. Solid D by Alperen Sengun. The pass off again to Thompson. Want to give over again. Back to Whitmore. Look again. Shepard with the 2. Up and misses off, and it's Joe with the rebound. And Wallace. Pass over to Williams. Williams on a drive. That's missed, and it's back to Whitmore. Whitmore give again to Sengun. The 3 for Whitmore. Got it through. That's a first 3-pointer for Whitmore. And down comes down at the end of the first quarter. What out that play went? I never seen how Whitmore was going to handle a bit. That's how you start off. 21-13 is the score. Coming down to the end. Second quarter's underway when we come back. And we welcome you back here as he's ready to start the second quarter in Houston, Texas. Looks like it's the first quarter going to be a great start, but let's have your take here, guys, about it did. Well, they're really off to a full start. I know they were absolutely saying this, that the Rockets are definitely trying to pull it out. That pulls out the pressure zone. But I say, they do as much as they can. Well, you can see now, what the Rockets need to do. There's going to be a lot of answers out there. Probably the Thunders may have another chance. Off to Steven Adams on the start of the second quarter, and that will make it a nice pass to Fred VanVleet, as he'll have that one with his first bucket. You know, the appearance this doesn't happen. They don't really seem to care about it if they do. For the start of the second quarter, we have this VanVleet. He's with on Steven Adams. And over on the other side of it, we have this Jalen Green. And the corner in range is Eason. And finally, we have this Jeff Green. Green
trying to make his way across. Green wants another chance. The rebound puts it for Adams. Van Vliet want to change something up here different. 4-2. That's no good. Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren with another rebound, and he has it off to Williams. Williams with the spin move, trying to watch it inbound. The play site in the paint. Step back. Solid deep with a rebound, and it's back to Adams. Green. Chance right now back the other way, trying to give it over to pass off. Adams helping to screen. Didn't want to go in as Green takes it back out. Green. Step back over Caruso. Got it in. Jalen Green has 9 points in this game. Trying to extend up here by 10.
They don't really absolutely just make the play once acceptable. They need to do some quick transition.
Dort misses the three. Adams back again to Van Vliet. Here's a chance now to Green. The Green. The pass over now to Green. Green. Ace for three. Film it in. That was his first three-pointer for Easton. Just 5 minutes left.
They don't seem to care about that. Easton was making a great three-pointers. That's how you can start that off.
Oh, shaken Gordon Alexander goes to the attacking paint and slams that ball in.
Now, you never had that in there in your life? That must have been turning things off. Try to unplug yourself. Don't let anybody get right behind you.
Timeout called by UC Rockets with under 5 minutes left to go. 28-17 to score. Keep your eyes peeled for the next game as we have the first game in Eastern Conference for day number 2. As we have is the Brooklyn Nets facing against the Washington Wizards at Barclays Center. And following along the second game, we have is the Minnesota Timberwolves, and they'll be facing at Los Angeles to face against the Los Angeles Lakers at Crypto.com Arena. And speaking of this, the New York Liberty has won their first title of the WNBA postseason of the finals, beating against the Lynx in overtime.
You know what happens? I always really respond to New York. This is definitely make a win. That's how we do it. Playoff pressure, we've done everything. That is how we definitely roll. We start that one off with New York, and I have proven themselves. I love New York teams. They always get supportive. We give the thanks to the world to make accomplishment, and hey, who knows? It's a ceremony going to happen for every year. They can expect it how to happen now.
New changes coming up for the Thunders and for the Rockets as Jabari Smith Jr. is back on the court. He's along with the other team. As of course, we have his Brooks. He's back on the court. Back to Green. Green trying to make his way across the moment. To watch him in the middle. Jabari Smith Jr. from the outside. Down to 4. Smith Jr. 2 for 3 for Green. They got another one. Jalen Green takes it in for another 3-point basket. It's a 31-17 game.
You never see what goes on. It looks like Green is definitely on fire to start that off.
With Gordon Alexander. Dort for 3. They all get it back. Holmgren, pass again. Over now to Caruso. Caruso stepping in. Looking inbound. They'll get it back. And he'll have that layup in. That's Holmgren with another bucket. Van Vliet will have another chance. And a pass over now finding Adams. Adams pass again to Van Vliet. Van Vliet looks to Jabari Smith Jr. Here's Brooks for 3. That's another miss by Houston Rockets. And Gordon Alexander finds Caruso. Caruso up again. Good. That's another 2-pointer for Alex Caruso. And he has his first bucket in. And Gordon Alexander with the assist.
He's never getting a lose in that point. Alex Caruso may have another change-off if he wanted to get.
Jabari Smith Jr. back to Brooks. He gives it off to Adams. The 3 for Brooks. Grab it back, and it's taken over by Williams. The 3 for Dort. Passing under this for the OKC Thunders this time. As Adams slows it down. He has his 4th rebound of the night. Here comes Finley. Open look for Brooks. It's a no good open 3-pointer. Nice chance, but not enough to get a 3-pointer in. Holmgren slides it down. Here another defensive breakdown for the Rockets. And a timeout call by the Houston Rockets. As we're coming down under 3 minutes left in the first half of the quarter. Playing it in between like that, never seem to care what they've got. Coming up, we have a halftime show coming up for you. As we have is Ernie Johnson, 11, Jake Kinney, the Chet Smith, and of course, Shaq O'Neal. These are one of the better players here, and we've seen it in the range and out. The Rockets are standing things up and trying to find out if they can get things more right again. But for the OKC Thunders, they may need to do something else, a little bit of an extra step. So they got to find out if they can do what. I definitely have to tell you about this, OJ. They're going to need to do some little bit of backup steps, and probably they're going to need to get this one moving in to get right toward it. I say so. May not be what you're asking for, but they're really going to make that clearable to get it going. There's going to be another way to get through it. Now the new changes are on the court for the OKC Thunders. As right now we got all 5 players are checked out. As Shepard's back on the court, all 5 players are checked in. Wallace, Wardix Alexander moves over. And Wiggins and Hartenstein, and there is one way as Holmgren moves over. Thompson, Whitemore, Smith Jr., and Shepard are checked on the court. He now has to get a Whitmore. He wants to give up to Brooks. 5 to shoot. He's all over on him. Brooks got it. 2-pointer, back up by 10. Wardix Alexander. Up on Thompson. They cut in. Finding Wallace. Trying to get it over. With the chance. Oh, nice team by Jabari Smith Jr. this time. He has his first rebound. Playing in defense was really like a hard way to get through it. I never seen anybody that does like this, but playing in before, nothing to beyond that point. Reporter from Alio Force. As for right now, Dick Bill has been really keeping an eye on it. After last postseason was to turn out to be a win against the New Orleans Pelicans, they got a lot of their strength to keep an eye on their own set of goals. The routine is not always easy enough, but they need to do some better takeoff to have another look. And with that one, they have to do some more to go right between the ball. 3-second violation called on the OKC Thunders. Back to the Rockets ball. You don't stay in the chance right now. You don't want to make sure that you're trying to stay out of the paint, but you're not. You don't want to leave him alone right behind, and you can't let him play it like that at all. Wardix Alexander slams up the ball, and we're coming down to a minute left in the second. That's a bad defensive breakdown right there. Shepard's on cold. He's got to do something else instead of keeping on a look for an open look in that corner. The Brooks back again to Thompson. Thompson, the pass off to Whitmore. Oh my! What a layup this is! Whitmore just never got a chance to get this thing going. He got it in. Now that's a fancy look for Whitmore. I like that when he makes a layup to try to fake it and go right around him. That's like, okay, I gotta do the other way again, and I did. Williams on the pass to Wiggins with 30 seconds. 5 to shoot. And the shooting free throw, that will be going in. As Wiggins with his first bucket. Coming down to the end of the first half. Here's another one for Whitmore. Whitmore backs it up. Looks again at Brooks. To Shepard for the 3. Off the rim, Wardix Alexander. From half court, not able to get it in. That is the first half. 35-27. We just got a great buckets in, and we'll see you all later for the halftime show.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jalen Green. He had 12 points and 1 assist. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. What did you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence. Offensively, you have to force them off their spots.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Thunder?
The energy on deep stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. They was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
You've been watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Welcome back, and we're ready to get this thing started for the third quarter in Houston. Check it out for Jalen Green, and the better play this happened after the rookie season. It was remarkable enough that he had it all.
Improbable favorite of that happened with Jalen Green. He's been able to do for one of his own kind, and a better take is he has a lot more to have. It's just easy now. Jalen Green is professionally, he's going to get this one done straight.
We start the third quarter, and here are the lineups. The Cornix Alexander is with Alex Caruso. Bennett Stewart, he's with Jalen Williams. And Chet Holmgren, he's in the center. All along with the Rockets, we have is Alpera and Sengun. Then it's Van Vliet for the point guard. Jalen Green on Alex Caruso. Then it's Jabari Smith Jr. And finally, we have it's Dylan Brooks. The rebound puts in. The Rockets are still going. Jalen Green trying to settle down, now finding Van Vliet. Take for Dylan Brooks for three. He got it. He's got a three-pointer for Jalen Green to give it off to Dylan Brooks. He has that three-pointer down. That's range was that quickly deep. It really needs to get this thing settled things down if he has more room. Just step up for the two. That's another miss for the OKC Thunders. Van Vliet right over to Smith Jr. He now finds a pass to Sengun. He gives off looks again to Brooks. Brooks signed the pass over to Van Vliet. Fades, finds Brooks. Step up for the two. He got it again. Brooks has got 9 points in this game. 40 to 27 is the score. They're up by 13. Here's Jalen Williams stepping in. Cover by Jabari Smith Jr. Nice defensive tackle. Now over to Brooks. Brooks finds a pass to Jabari Smith Jr. Step up. Give again to Van Vliet. Van Vliet trying to work his way across. The pass. It's broken up by Williams. Williams. Cornix Alexander finishes the drive. Alexander with 9 points in this game, trying to get it back into work.
The pressure's not paying off anything. This needs to be done right away, and there's no overtakes that they have to get.
Off to Brooks. They get back to Van Vliet. Up and layup. He goes in. Van Vliet with 6 points. It's a 42-29 game.
Look at how the pressure has happened here. Van Vliet was getting it closer.
There we go to back. Oh, Sengun rejects the ball off of Holmgren. Smith Jr. Give again to Brooks. The give again look. Pass broken by Jalen Williams. It Cornix Alexander to finish it. That step back won't put in. Smith Jr. settles things down. Rockets have their possession. Ultimately, look at this pass play. He is going everywhere. 8 points in the game. Trying to get over Cornix Alexander.
As much takes a nap from Van Vliet. He's trying to get right through it, but didn't want to handle it all.
Caruso for the three. He got it in that time. He's trying to get over into it. We got a close game so far. It's a 44-32 game. Excited to have that one with the chance. We'll fade that shot. Try to go with some motion. Give it go, look to Sagan. Rebounded by Smith Jr. Up and go. Yes, sir. Vanley, 10 points in this game. Great rebound by Jabari Smith after the alley-oop block pass. And this will be making a timeout for the OKC Thunders. Just 3:01 left to go in the third quarter. Didn't really stand out to be that way, but that must to say things again. You can't let that one fool you again. That's what I noticed for. The Rockets are doing their best. You can't let that one get right after you. The NBA preseason on 2K Sports is brought to you by AT&T. Connecting changes everything. Adidas. And by American Express. Don't live life without it. Some changes for the Rockets and for the Thunders. As a couple players are checking out, all the other players in the Rockets are checked in. Jeff Green is back on the court. He stole it! I didn't see that one going. Here he goes! Right to Green! Got it in! What a chance for Green to reject the pass! He just went right over the defender and said, not my look. I didn't ever expect what's going to change things up. How did that happen with the pass block? That's for Jalen Green. He was trying to let them go by. It's off the rim. Adams has his fifth rebound. He'll now have it again to Jalen Green. And trying to get over on the other side of the court. He's been by J.J. Thompson. And across to the outside is Tate. Trying to get over. It's stolen by Wallace. Wallace with another steal. With the take, he slams down. Wiggins with another 2-pointer to make a slam, and it's Wallace with the assist. Here's Green. 2 minutes left in the third. Give it over again to Tate. Tate trying to look it over. The pass back to Thompson. Up and overhead pass to Adams. With the shot, good take. Around Heidenstein. And he has another 2-pointer to give it up the effort. Here's Joe. Watching his way in. The back pedal for 2. They'll get it back. Wallace will take the layup in. Another 2-pointer for the OKC on his bench points career, as Green will have it to get back the other way. Oh, the pick and play to Adams. Oh, yes, he does. How could Adams make a one-hand dunk after agreeing with the assist? That's why you're using communications out there. Just play it for once, do it for twice, and then this is what happens now. You get right to it. That's what he needs to do. Great D by Steven Adams. That's his 6th rebound, and he's been lighting it up for the bench points after Alperen Sengun with the steal. Oh, Adams getting away with it. With no steal, it's Green. Going for it again. Nice take for Adams. That's 8 points in the game. And it's Green with the assist. A lot of bad communication out there, but he's still trying to pick it off. He's really fighting for that ball. Hardenstein back the other way. Trying to leave it out the gap here. And Green with the ball. Under 30 seconds in the third quarter. Green with the chance. Back to the effort to Thompson. Thompson trying to give over, now finding Tate. Tate. Green. For the 3. Kaboom! That's another Green 3-pointer. And it's third 17 points of his night. Off to Joe. And we have a foul whistle gone. And Albion Hardenstein with the illegal swing on their offensive foul. Now we'll change it over to the Rockets ball. With the next substitution coming in, it will be Cantor Williams. And this time, The Rockets as Shepard is bringing it back in. Shepard from half court. And that will end the third quarter. 57-38. Look at this place. Rockets lining it up. This could be it for the end of it at all. What a rejection by Sengun. And there might be one that could finish it all. Gotta place it big out there. They're going to be all over it. Fourth quarter is next after this. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with you shortly. Let's have a moment now to reveal the State Farm system of the game.
Definitely how well it is. They're playing it like they have it all down in memory. The takeoff is that happened with Dylan Brooks. He's really taking it over with the backhander to Sengun. And not playable, just made that one in clear. Got it all in fact out there, playing it so well.
Hope you're having fun with us, and this is where we come down to the final quarter in the preseason in Houston. All field and set, let's do it. Van Vliet is with Shepard. Then it's Alperen Sengun back on court with Dylan Brooks. And it's Whitmore with the small forward position. Alex Caruso is with Shane Alexander. Across from it is Lucian Stewart. And Kendrick Williams is right toward his side. And finally, we have across on the other side of the range is Whitmore. The pass back to Shepard. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Caruso. There he goes. He makes the two-pointer in it. Shepard looking very comfortable right now. Well, the first thing he had done was he was really cold on the pass, but now he's getting a little bit much better at it. Get some a little bit of techniques in there and do what you can. That's what he has to do to get right to it. And Boris Alexander with number 2. There's Van Vliet. Pass over now to Brooks. Brooks, pass to Van Vliet. Give it over to Shepard. Trying to watch on again. Whitmore with a 3. That's another miss by Houston Rockets. Now Jalen Williams is back on the other side of the court. Watching in. Nice D for Whitmore. Over back to Shepard. Give it go to Brooks. Oh, he wants to give it to Sengun this time. Now he does it again. Sengun with the second bucket. And Caruso trying to pull it in for the 2. Jumper. No good. Now Shepard back the other way. Give it again to Brooks. Give to Shepard. Now finds Sengun. Going in again, and he's fouled. Williams in the first personal foul. And that'll be on the Thunders with number 13 foul. 5:02 left to remain in the fourth quarter. That card about the pickoff drive, that almost been ticking up everybody else. But that wasn't the day what you really have to believe on. Sengun is back at the free throw line shooting 2. As the Rockets are adding another free throw percentage for a new chance at the free throw line. You know, happen to be Alperen Sengun this time. This might need to be a change out to make it more successful. This might be a takeoff like he does for him. And that's when you don't really see how Sengun has really been keeping it up the pace here. He hits the first free throw. Just not always easy enough here for Sengun because that needs to be always a playable. He's a Turkish national team, and a center guard is what is considered to be a Turkish born prospects. And the basketball super leagues, this might need to take all of it when he has. Shepard and Lord are checked out as Green and Jabari Smith Jr. are back on the court. The same thing going with the Thunders as Williams, Holmgren, Dort, Caruso are checked back in. And a second free throw will drop in for Sengun. Thunders are trailing right behind. Trying to get open, and he's fouled. Jabari Smith Jr. with the first personal foul, and they will give another team foul to the Houston Rockets.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Williams taking 2 shots.
Take it right. 2 shots.
First free throw, good for Williams. Now, you know what happened right after the last postseason? That's for Jalen Williams. He was expecting to happen to be a Game 3 winner. Over against the Timberwolves in the second round, that was something that you have always seen it before. Wasn't this a take or what? I probably think so. That must have been like a best game that happened in the last postseason. They really are expecting that Jalen Williams has been like a prospector to give it all what he can. I know he's definitely doing so well. The hard key in today's game, it may be what their take is for the last postseason. I say so too. Might be a great way to have it up. I love it when he does well. The bounce pass. Xander with the step back. That's an error miss for the Houston Rockets. 4 to 5 minutes left to remain in regulation. And Caruso's in the corner. Caruso stepping back. Finding Gordix Alexander. Getting it out of the way. And it's going to be Holmgren with a layup off the backboard and in the net. Here's Van Vliet. Van Vliet. Here comes Brooks. Finish. Rejected by Dort. Almost lost it. Dort still has it. Slide it back. Back to Holmgren. Dort. On Brooks. Williams. Back step. With the jumper. They'll have it back. Oh! Brooks takes it back. Takes the spill off the other way. Jalen Green must have got that one with the rejection out there. Oh, he can't play it like that? I mean, you don't show it off. That's what Brooks is trying to get right into this. If Jalen Green rejected it, I think he had that one first before Brooks. Layup no good for Gordix Alexander. Smith Jr. with another rebound. He will now have it again to Van Vliet. Wide open look for Jabari. Got it! He is letting it up there now. And the fans go wild. 6 points for Jabari Smith Jr. Williams watching it. Looking in. Oh, Jabari Smith Jr. got some rejection. He wants to have his own turn. Well. There's a lot of great rejections out there. First we have is Jalen Green, and then Jabari Smith Jr. That is incredibly, unbelievable playable. How did this happen like that? They're just going to make somebody out there tripping. Pocket 5. Looking in. Williams for the 2. Step back is good. After Alex Caruso with the assist with under 3 minutes. Here's Dylan Brooks. He's covered by Lucian's door. Finding Green. Wanting those some motion attackers. Get back to Van Vliet. The screen puts in for Sengun. We're trying to reject it. In the middle. A great layup puts in for Sengun. And he has been going back in it. As Holmgren has 12 and Sengun with 8. Timeout call by the OKC Thunders. They only have 1 timeout left. 2:23 left to go in regulation. Seems like they wanted to cut that one off right at this moment. But they don't expect to play it like that, like you never did. Stay tuned for the second game as you will have the second day off to get ready for some action. First off, we start things off in the Eastern Conference matchup as we got the Brooklyn Nets facing against the Washington Wizards at Barclays Center. First game coverage starting at 7:30 p.m. That will be the first game to keep your eyes on. Following along with the second game at 10 o'clock p.m., it will be the Minnesota Wolves to face against the Los Angeles Lakers at Crypto.com Arena. All games here. Keep your eyes peeled for the preseason. And the regular season for the tip-off begins on December 7th at one of the great games of Season 9 to open up and get ready for the fans to be back here again. So you're really excited for the opening tip-off on 2K Sports, guys? I say so. I'm really super pumped. This is going to be happening like that. I can't wait. Same thing. I always got to say that. I was playing it for some reason. Can't let it go by with the fun. time to present your New Balance player of the game, Jalen Green. The playable of inbounding, you know how it happened with Jalen Green. This must be the takeoff. When he does notice me more, this one gives up a great impact. I just say Jalen Green. After rookie season, he's been trying to reach up to his new level. My take is have everybody come in. That's what Jalen Green has been doing to keep things up. What a way to make this one a large crowd, make it wow. In the corner, we're finding Holmberg. Here is Dorf. Gordon Alexander with the backstep. The pass, now finding Holmberg. Backstepping right into it. Trying to go in the middle. Right to the elbow. We'll get it in. 14 points for Jack Holmgren. Down to 2 minutes left in the regulation.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
He will now find Bentley. Step up. Try to watch out. Jabari Smith. Oh, going for another one. Oh, yes, he did. Another three. Swishes down for Jabari Smith Jr. What a pass up by Van Vliet. They're just really saying that Jabari Smith Jr. wants to come down here quick. Jalen Williams finished off the drive.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here's Brooks, 71-52 is the score. Jabari Smith Jr. The pass back to Brooks. Now he will find over to Van Vliet. Van Vliet gives some pass play. Post it up. Nowhere to find out. Brooks for three. Good to go. Dylan Brooks with another three-pointer. He has 12. This makes him really good enough to play here. The Gordon Alexander in the corner. Backstepper for the two. It's no good for the Thunders. Letting the clock go down the wire. Smith Jr. He will now have it back over to Van Vliet. Listen to the crowds. Down to three. With a chance. That'll be off the rim, and it goes back the airway to Williams. For Williams. Stepping back in. Chance of the play. No good. Van Vliet back the other way. Let the clock go down. Last possession for the Rockets. Feeling out a little bit in between the visitors and the home team. Van Vliet will stop the play in. Let the shot clock go down to the wire. And we'll turn it over to finish it up with the last substitution for the Thunder and the Rockets. All five players are coming off the court. All five players are coming on the court between the Thunders and the Rockets. And that's going to do it. 74-52 is your final score. It's been a great blast out there tonight, guys. They know everything. That's why Rockets settle these down. They play for really well, and they have it done. Keep the play, it's H-Town. And a chance down to send you over to Ollie LaForce. She's steady by courtside. Hey, Ollie.
Fred, no surprise. A great defensive showing tonight. What is it that makes this team so suffocating at that end of the floor?
I think we're getting pretty good effort from each guy individually. I think we're finding our package defensively as a team, coaching staff, and just kind of gelling and putting together individual game plans from the coaches and trying to execute.
No doubt. Thanks, Fred.
All right, Ellie, thank you very much. And that about wraps it up, folks. I hope you enjoyed the game in the preseason, and we'll see you all again next time. Along with Allie LaForce and along with Ballpoint Pen and Sun and Beast, this is OJ. Thank you for watching. We'll see you all next time. Good night in Houston.
Alright guys, thank you so much. And what a game this been. Houston Rockets on the preseason to start with their win in a Western Conference matchup against the OKC Thunders. Here's how they did with the total statistics on the team comparison. 62% for the field goals was the Houston Rockets on, and the three-pointer range was 53%. Both free throws were turning to be excellent at that point. That playable was just unbreakable. 10 fast break points with 36 points in the paint and 8 second chance points for the OKC Thunders. They're just going in it as they can. 18 and 26 assists by bench points was the Houston Rockets. They've been dominating out of here, just getting a lot done and they can. 10 defensive rebounds. That's going to be like a little bit about unchaoticable enough for the OKC Thunders, but 22 defensive rebounds puts in for the Houston Rockets. 5 steals for the OKC Thunders, and was 3 blocks for the Houston Rockets. 3 turnovers was the OKC. 2 team fouls were secured for the Rockets. 6 dunks for the Thunders. 22 biggest lead with 16:05 time of possession, and he only had 2 timeouts to remain here in the game. That's it for now. Now it's time to see who your 3-star players are. Let's have a look. The 3rd star, we start things over here as we got a great look of it in between the lines, and I've got a great ones to take over, and we got a great place to see this one. Starting with Dylan Brooks. He had 1 block, and it was not Jalen Green that made this one here. A tough shot. But that play was just unbelievable. You play it like that, beating over Dort. With 12 points, 1 rebound, and 4 assists. 5 out of 9 field goals, 2 3-pointers were made, and 20 performance effort was just credible. It's amazing enough now for Dylan Brooks to keep an eye on him, but we'll see him again soon in the regular season. Alright, now, let's head on down to number 2. For the Thunders, this time, it turns around to be a different way, as Chet Holmgren with 14 points, 1 assist, and 6 rebounds. 7 out of 9 field goals. Only 2 dunks were made, and 17 performance effort was the finishing to get. I know you were thinking, Chet Holmgren is doing really well over Alperen Sengun, but you gotta say now, because that is what happens to be more than expecting to play this, and that's why he just made this one a great look. And speaking of this one here, we have a number 1 star, and your New Balance player of the game, Alperen Sengun, with 8 points, 1 block, 3 assists, 7 rebounds in this game, and only had 16 performance effort. 3 out of 4 field goals, was just turning to be outstanding that he has done. And that was happened. You can play it like that, but you can't make a mess on it here on Holmgren. And that's a rejection he just made it clear. I'm pretty happy enough there. The Rockets, they made a great win. So that's it for right now for day 1. Stay tuned for day 2 as we got the Brooklyn Nets facing against the Wizards at Barclays Center, like I always just said. And on the other side for the Western Conference team, as you've got the Timberwolves facing against the Lakers at LA at Crypto.com Arena. Those games will be happening here at 7:30 p.m. and at 10 p.m. in between the East and the West. This is Tyler Beast. Thank you all for joining us here for tonight's game, and we hope forward to seeing you again really soon. Take care, folks, for a while as the NBA preseason of the 2K25 of 2K Sports Style. Have a great night, everybody.
If you don't, somebody will.